What is light language? How can you speak from the soul directly? What does it mean? What is it all about? Let's dive in first with an experience. So I'd like you to just take a breath and allow your mind to be a witness. And then I'm going to share some of these soul tones from my heart and my soul to yours. They're going to be electromagnetic packages of information that you don't have to understand at the mind level. Maybe you will. Maybe you have the capacity to unpack them. But really, I want you to feel the resonance field in your body. Feel it and let the mind just observe. So here is some of my light language that is spoken, perhaps sung. I'll use my hands as well. Deshkiniake. Der eo koritishkana taratia, yane karitishkanako, ritiki atashkano koritia, arayatiki ishnak aruku, ratia kina ashkoriti kera ake, ritia nakaratokia, baya. Just breathing that in. And I always feel it afterwards, like the resonant frequencies that are in the air will then just like land on me and I feel it in my body. It doesn't always have a direct translation. In fact, it almost always doesn't. But what it is this chance for you to feel my soul energy, my soul speaking directly to yours. And light language can be toned, sung, spoken, drawn, signed, written, I think even danced. And some people would make a distinction between just sharing soul tones and soul frequencies and actual languages of light. I tend to lump them all together. I would like to share with you even some of the light codes that I have drawn, right? Here. You can see these that I have created. I do it with my hands, I do it when I'm toning. Sometimes I burst into light language song, which is like combining the toning and the speaking and the singing. And it's this beautiful way of going beyond English, which is not only limited, but also fraught with all of these sometimes operational definitions. And I can be speaking to something and I'll be saying something that I think is incredibly clear, but somebody else is receiving it from their own level of perception, from their past, from how the word has been defined, from their wounding. Like, we sometimes talk over each other, or you'll be saying one thing and someone will have a shield up and it's going to get distorted. So it's so beautiful to just go beyond the mind level, go beyond trying to understand it at that mental analytical level, and to feel the communication in your body. I just had my light language activated in me a couple years ago when I, at a summit, saw someone speak light language. And I was like, oh, I can do that. So there wasn't a grand story to it. But I already had my voice activated. I was a belief repatterning practitioner. I was already channeling all kinds of different communications with aspects of my multidimensional self and other star beings. So I was already primed and ready to be able to just jump into this. And so I started sharing it publicly, which terrified me because I thought people were going to think I was so weird. And sure, some people do, but I mean, they already thought I was weird. So the thing that happened actually was that the people who were not into it at all, or who didn't resonate with me, they actually made more space. And then all of those who could feel my soul energy and they resonated with it and they were like, oh my gosh, yes, they came closer. And starting to share my light language online, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, connected me with so much soul family, so many clients who would hear me and they'd be like, I don't know why, I just need to work with you. What do you even do? And I was like, wow. What I love doing in many, many forms is helping people move out of those old programs and all the density and all that stuff that's stuck to them that's not really them, so that they have the space and alignment to connect with who they really are and then be that and share it with the world. I have a process called Evolutionary Alchemy, my signature system that I have used to teach people how to hula hoop, to teach people how to dance and do circus arts, but also to share their light language and also to build businesses. Like, it's this process that I can walk people through to get them to move that density out of the way, connect with their true soul energy and express it with the world. It is my way of supporting people in tapping into their personal divinity and their essence expression to be in alignment with their radiant self. By the way, an aside, this is an oracle deck that is not public yet, but that will be on sale soon. It's been tricky to get that out into the world, but every time I'm to share light language things, it just flows. It is so aligned, and I don't understand sometimes why people want me to teach them how to do it. I'm like, can't you just do it? But sometimes we have these beliefs or these constrictions, or we're not sure how to express our soul essence. And I just happen to have not only my Evolutionary Alchemy system, but all of these beautiful tools that I have in my toolkit, from belief repatterning to getting people to do fun and silly exercises to get in their body and out of their mind. And so I have, over the years, taught hundreds of people now how to activate their soul voice and their light language and express themselves and their soul energy and be able to share that with the world. And I really believe that being able to tap into that unique soul essence and soul tones and be able to speak your truth freely, authentically, in one way, like through light language or through movement and dance or whatever it is, your creative artistic expression, can actually unlock it for you in other ways too. I have had so many students say that after they unlocked their light language, they were able to share and communicate their soul truth and soul voice and essence so much more clearly, with so much more ease in English too, or their native tongue. And so I have taught this many, many times live, and I have fine-tuned how I can support people in activating their unique soul tones so that they can speak from the soul. And I believe this is one of the absolute greatest gifts you can give yourself. And it's like the gift that keeps on giving, because yes, it helps you connect with your soul tones and express yourself, but it also helps you learn how to get into alignment and connect with your unique soul frequency. It amplifies your intuition. It helps you work with energy. It attunes you to your own energetic frequencies so you can identify self from not self, and so much more. It's a game changer. So I do have a self-study course with a masterclass that you can access for just $11, which is the master number of light, that will not only teach you more about light language, but also bring you through an activity that will help you unlock your own and activate it. And that's like 1.5 hour program that you can dive into right away. And then you might want to explore in your own, but after that, there's a whole nother level. Like, activating this gift is one thing, but then you can go deeper. And I also have an Unlock Your Soul Secrets with Light Language course, which is like 6 ceremonial modules where we really go deep and we're able to clear out and heal so much of that old programming. And I use my tools like belief repatterning. I'm a licensed belief repatterning practitioner, so I can walk people through this practice to use their voice to actually rewire their brain from the old ways that were keeping them stuck and small and trying to be quiet and safe, into the new expression of their beingness, to create a new normal, to create new neural pathways that create ease and flow in the voice and in the being. And I also bring people through the activities of being able to tone, speak, sing, sign, write, and draw these light codes and start to unpack them. And we work with the intuition to begin the process of decoding the electromagnetic information. And we go so much deeper. I even share a really beautiful technique that was channeled through me in conjunction with the trees, to use trees and light language and movement and sound to work together to create this beautiful energetic amplification. And it's really, really fun. Trees love working with us. So the links to how to learn light language are just below or to the side, depending on where you're looking. And you can begin with the Just Activate course, or you can go all the way and go deeper. And both of them are just this amazing gift that you can give yourself, and that I'm so grateful that I can share with the world. This is part of my life's work, to share this evolutionary alchemy. And I just want everyone in the entire planet to be able to clear those distortion fields, to clear that old stuff that isn't really ours, and tap into their highest self and their soul and bring it through in their expression. Can you imagine what the world would look like if we could always be communicating our soul truth and learn how to work with resonance fields so we could really feel truth in our bodies as well? Like, it is a game changer. And I have so much love for those who step into their soul truth expression, their essence expression, so they can shine their light, because I think that is what we are here to do. Play with it. Even if the course is not for you, just play with it while you're in the shower. Play with it. Make some noise. Make some soul tones. Express yourself. Express your essence. Practice it. Unblock that throat energy and start to share your truth to the world, because we need all voices, all hearts to be sharing themselves unapologetically now. It is the time. I'm going to leave you with one more transmission of light language. And if you have questions, be sure to drop them in the comments below. So, Ti amo anai, ashkenayo noretai kunoye, arete ukorena, riha konoyate aneya, eshkoti teake, dariki naka. One last thing about light language. When you learn to tap into that flow and share your soul tones, it's like meditation. It just feels so good. It's like dance. You're in flow with that universal abundance energy, the frequencies, the harmonies. Everything in the universe makes noise. And being able to share and express your unique soul tones allows you to add your song, your harmony, your tones to the universal chorus. So with that, I send you so much love, and please let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm going to be sharing more light language over the next while, so also be sure, just if you're watching this on YouTube, to like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of these beautiful activations.